know what, Buttercup, if you got on my knee when I'm actually comfortable, would be right. Hi guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, it's raining today and all the snow has gone. This week it's been a whiteout on the allotments. You'll see in the videos what I'm going to show you in a minute what I mean. First car boot of the year was on. We went to that this morning. I got a bargain and a half. I'll share that with you at the end. Can't believe I got it for what I got it for, but I got it. Anyway, I'm not going to ruin it. But yeah, this week, this is what we come on to. I'm going to show you this clip now. This is what we come on to the allotments. I think it was Monday morning. Well guys, would you look at that? Pristine, no footprints or anything. And I'm going to drive my car straight into that, spin it round and make it look a mess. Yeah, welcome to the allotments. I'm the first one on. Like I said, I've got no choice really. Just open the gate. Got a scratch in there. Yep. It snowed last night. Couple of inches of snow. There'll be accidents everywhere today. No one knows how to drive in Salford as the best of times, and putting snow on the road is just tempting fate for them all. I suggest they all stay at home and keep warm. Me? Not a problem. However, like I say, just got me oh god, got me water there for me chickens and Buttercup treats, water bottle for Buttercup's bed. Right, I'm going to have to put the phone down guys. I'll be back in a minute. Well guys, you can see where I've just come in, reversed up, swung it round here. Yeah, I cleared all my windows earlier. Always when you're driving in the snow, make sure all your headlights are clear. You've got to be careful with that as well. It could slip down over the window. I didn't think about the roof, but all the windows are clear here. Anyway, here I am, destroying the piece on the allotments. Time now 9 o'clock, and oh, sugar. Just fell on my backside then. Yeah, look at that. I like the snow. Most of the plot holders like the snow. It hides all the faults on the plots. Right, anyway, I need some hands to lock the gates, and then we'll head over to the plot and we'll take care of business over there. Well guys, I don't think this is going to end well for me. I've got both my hands full, water bottle tucked under my arm, and try to hold the phone and walk down the path. Well, I walk like a bloody penguin. This is quite sad. My friend Brenda's just passed away. Been on here longer than I've been on here. Nearly 60 years she was been on here. See all the footprints here. Birds them. Well, we're coming up to the plot. Well, Buttercup, you can see what Buttercup's been. Still got the cats on here, patrolling. her footprints in and out. There she is. Hi, sweetheart. Give me a sec. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. Give me. Look, she's trying to break through the ice there. It's frozen. Right. Bloody water bottle. Put the water bottle in here. Sorry about the dodgy camera work, guys, but at the moment I'm winging it. It's about 2 inches deep. We'll have a look at the plot in a minute. First things first, sort Buttercup out and the chickens, and then we'll have a walk around the plot. Well, there my girls, eating some croutons. I've just put new water in for them. Water there, food there. They're happy. I'm not. It's bloody freezing. I have to do this every day. Kind of sucks, but it's got to be done. I really need to take the snow off that, but I'm going to leave it. Can't be miming today. Too cold. We'll fix the roof if we have to. Not a problem. Garlic's looking okay in there, isn't it? Right, anyway, lead them to it in there. They'll be fine. So we was the very first person on the allotment. It was a complete snow out. You see me walking like a duck down the path there. That's got both my legs crushed in the machine. I was lucky still to be walking, to be quite honest with you. I should have gone for corrective surgery on my legs, but forget it. I was in enough pain when they got them crushed. But anyway, that was what it looked like when we come on. I thought what we'd do, we'll start off, we'll show you around the plot what it looked like under the snow. Got a few shots to show you, and then obviously we'll come and tell you what we've forgot to do. Well, you're going to see what we forgot to do. We left it and we're all right anyway. So let me show you. This is what the plot looked like under snow. Well, would you look at that? It's trying again. Trying to snow. Again. Perfect paths, so we're going to ruin them by walking down them. It's alright, we're walking on stone down here. But as you can see, well, there's Buttercup, nice and snug in a greenhouse. It's quite warm in there, actually. She's weighing up the water bottle there. There's a water bottle underneath that. To burn her backside if she's not careful. Anyway, as you can see, it looks fantastic when it's like this. It looks really nice. However, it does look nice when the snow isn't on it. See a lot of activity around the bird feeders, all the bird footprints. The good news is we got no rat footprints. This is fantastic. This is brilliant, this. You know, this is a perfect way to find out whether you've got rats. I mean, I put a few traps around my plot. Some people, there was a few concerns about them, the poison, me putting the poison down, but we make sure there's nothing on the outside of the pots after we've finished. And plus, like I say, the birds, Buttercup's been with me for 5 years on this plot, and she would have been one of the very first to pop to clogs if she was eating rats. So we don't see the rats. What tends to happen is they die in the compost bins, which is great for us.
Don't get me wrong, but yeah, anyway, like I say, coming down, we're just coming to a quick look at the nets. Here's a bit of, oh God, I've just realised about this bloody thing. I'm going to have to knock all the snow off the top of this net before it bends. Wow, didn't think about that until just this minute. Get me brushing. I'm going to have to, oh, kind of sucks this. Do I leave it? I don't know what to do, whether to leave it or not. It can't collapse. There's a pole in the centre. I put the pole and made sure that was okay. It's how much more snow's going to come down. This is the problem. You know what? I'm going to leave it. It doesn't look too bad, actually. And if I start walking on the paths, I'm going to damage the paths as well, so I think we'll leave well alone. Right, anyway. There's a woodland at the back of the allotments. What's left of the woodland. Look at that, how they chopped the tree down there and just left it right behind my plot. At least they didn't chop these ones down.
So it looked lovely, don't get me wrong, but the problem is I wanted to get stuck into one or two of the beds, preparing them, but I couldn't do it because, like I said, the ground was solid. We come on yesterday, we were greeted by Buttercup. She come, I thought I can hear it. Well, I'm going to show you. This is what happened yesterday. And oh, you might even get to see me girls in this video. So have a look at this.
Well, I've just arrived on the allotments. I can hear Buttercup. Here she is. She's come to greet me at the gates. I could hear her, just barely see her. Bloody hell. Buttercup. Hey? What you doing here? You could get cold feet. Well, I come down today to sit. I was hoping that the ground would be all clear of snow. It's Saturday the 20th today, and I thought maybe I might be able to get all these onions out of here and tidy this bed up, but no, it's completely frozen. So there's nothing I've been able to do really this week except for come down and break the ice on the chickens and sort the chickens out and Buttercup out, make sure they've got plenty of food. Fortunately, the girls have got the full plumage now. They've been molting. They're looking really healthy. So they're okay. However, -10, -11 it's been this week. Last night the temperatures stayed up there. That's why the water hasn't frozen today, which is great news for me, because I don't have to go in there today and break the bloody ice out. But yeah, I had intentions of clearing this bed out here and tidying up a bit better, getting it ready for the other onions that I've actually got. But yeah, I'm going to go in there in a minute. I've got some croutons for the girls. So basically this week I've just been making sure my girls are healthy. Buttercup's healthy. There she is, little bugger. She's up to mischief. You must be mad. I tell you what though, guys, it's been a nightmare for the birds with her. White on white, birds have not stood a chance this week with her. Her and Sutty brought me a robin early this week. How the hell he caught it? He's black. But between them, the lethal, and she's more lethal when it's when the snow's on the ground. So she just sits there and waits for him, and they don't even see her coming. Anyway, she can stay there. She's not coming in there with the chickens, that's for sure. So I'm going to go and drop these croutons in, and then we'll get back up into the greenhouse. Hopefully she will follow. What do you say, Bucks? Hey? Yeah, hey? What? I won't put your feet down there. It's cold, girl. Yeah, it is. Stay there, and I'll take you back in a minute. Yeah, I will. Stay there. Well, there me girls. Flicking croutons everywhere. They've got food over there. They've got water here, water here. If you've seen what it's been like this last week, -10, -11. Even glycerin doesn't keep the water clear at them temperatures, and it freezes. So I've been smashing the ice out of that pot and that pot all week, replacing it with fresh water. I normally do it anyway, but it's been a nightmare. The ice, it's like blocks of ice, and when it fuses with the bottom, what screws off, it's a nightmare to get them separated. But yeah, we've been doing that in -10 temperatures this week, just to make sure my girls are okay. Hey, Jemima, leave Katie alone, you little bugger. Anyway, they've got some treats there. The greedy buggers they are. Especially Jemima. She's twice the size of the rest of them. Look at her flicking bloody things everywhere. They'll be gone in 10 minutes. Gemma, Katie and Jemima. If you're going to keep chickens, the minimum you've got to have it's 3, really. Like I say, we've lost a lot of birds due to the weather. It's been bitterly cold over the last 12 months, and they're very old, these girls, as well. We don't get eggs every day no more. We get probably 3 or 4 eggs off them each week, so you know, it's not too bad. But when they're younger, you get an egg a day. Not that we need any eggs. Right, we'll leave these to it. At least it's not frozen solid anymore. Look, the bloody ice here, that's what we've been smashing out of the things. Just left it here. It'll melt, disperse shortly. You nearly fell then, didn't you? Eh? I saw you. Eh? What? Come on, let me go, do you? Right, let's go this way. What you got to do? Yeah, we'll come back to this bed shortly. Yeah, that wind's biting. Look at that. That's got a southerly wind blowing. Yeah, got it here. Got tucked under my arm like I would with one of my chickens. Saves her getting her feet cold, although she'll be out soon enough. Right, jump up there. There you go. Hey, stop whining. Close this door to a bit. I know it's cold, isn't it? But you're alright, you've got a water bottle over there in that bed. That reminds me. That one's going there. And that is... Get off the bloody thing. Go in there. Go in there. Go on in there. It's nice and warm. Ooh. Hey? Yeah. It's nice and warm. Oh, you're a fussy little so-and-so. Right, let me turn round. Oh, she's sharing the seat behind. She's sat behind me. But yeah, this week it's just been snow, and the snow hasn't gone. It's just starting to go now. It's the 20th today, so we'll put this into the video just to let you know what it's like, you know. So talk about greeting me. That was Buttercup. Honestly, she must know what that engine sounds like on that car, because as soon as she hears it, she's up. She's making a run to the car park. But I'm surprised she actually walked on the snow. She's lethal, guys. When it's snowing, she is lethal. There's nothing gets past her. I dread what I'm coming down to the next morning. I mean, and then I've got Sutter. He's another bugger who's lethal. He's black. How the hell he can catch these things when it's snowing? But he did, and they drop them at my feet. Honestly, back of the allotments is turning into like a pet cemetery with these buggers. Well, they're not so much pets, but well, they are my pets because I feed me bloody birds on my feeders, and these two. And apparently now, I do believe I've got kittens coming into the greenhouse stuff in the face. So it's getting very expensive to look after Buttercup on this allotment. Honestly, I'm spending a fortune each week just to make sure she's got food. I can't not leave it there. So when I bugger off, it's a free for all. They all come in, all lining up.
eating the food, and she lets them. It's a little bugger she is for that. Normally she's chasing them off, but she just tolerates them, and it costed me a fortune. You know that, don't you? Anyway, you see what the plot looks like at the moment. Well, what it looked like yesterday. Today it's clear. All the snow's gone, all the ice is gone. I suppose I could do a bit of work. However, we've had weather warnings, strong winds and rain for today, tomorrow, and there's about 3 days of rain and sunshine and wind. So I don't want to catch pneumonia. So we're going to give it a miss for now. But as you see, the chickens that were doing all right there as well. Still waiting to when they're going to get these chickens. They've actually rearing them at the moment. They're about, I think they're about 11 weeks old. I normally get them at point of lay, so that's what I'm waiting for, point of lay, and then I go and get a few more chickens. And I was saying there, chickens, you got to make sure you got the minimum of 3 chickens really, otherwise they'll just die of loneliness. But yeah, minimum 3. We will be having more shortly. These are very old girls, by the way. But luckily they've all got the plumage now. They're all nice and warm, and I spoil them. It was a bit tough breaking the ice out of there the other day. Every day I've had to come down smashing the ice. At the night time it got down to -11. Last night it got down to 5 centigrade, so it didn't get below freezing last night. This is first night, no, second night this week that it's not got below freezing. It's been dropping like a brick all week. Even in the daytime on Tuesday and Monday and Tuesday, it was it got down to -11 in the evening, and it didn't get above. Well, it got to, I think it was -2 them 2 particular days, so it's been bitterly cold, and the ground obviously freezes up. Anyway, so that's what the plot's like. We've not been able to do much on that. I have got a clip. I did this clip about 3-4 weeks ago. What it is, it's the south side of the allotments. Now you've got the south side and the west side. It's all it's woodland. The south side used to be owned by Salford Council, and it was a bit of a depot. They give it up about 35 years. They moved out and just let it go to woodland. So that they put a slot in the fence where dog walkers could walk the dogs through the woodland and along so they could walk down the south and then down the west side of the allotments, and then, you know, back. And they've been doing that for 35 years. Now, we actually thought we had that land and was going to develop a bit of it into allotments. When we come to find out whether they put a fence around it, they told us that the chairman previous didn't sign the documents. It was agreed that we could have it, but it was never signed and put into writing that we could have it. So what Salford Council did, some developers come along. Can we buy the land? Well, there was nothing to stop them. So the next thing we come on and we found out this had happened, and next minute they've put a notice board up telling the locals what they were up to, but they kept it hush hush. So this particular day, about 4 or 5 weeks ago, dog walkers started to come on, and they closed it up. They closed the fence, boarded it up, boarded the other end, and then they sent these machines in. You don't get to see. I've got a couple of clips here to show you the devastation that they've done. And when I say devastation, I mean total. It used to be a beautiful woodland. In that woodland there's about 40 odd species of birds. There was hedgehogs in hibernation, there was newts, crested newts, smooth newts, you got smooth lizards, you got grass snakes, thousands and thousands of rats, and that's why we have got you're going to see the reason why we've got the problem with the rats at the moment. And there were foxes living there. There was even deer, roe deer, tiny little things. You may have seen 1 or 2 of them in my videos when I was looking through the fence one day. at the back of me plot, this bloody, I thought, is that a dog? And it's a deer looking back at me. Anyway, I recorded that, and there was another one running around the Salford Royal car park, and I videoed that as well. It's just behind the plot. So all this was all woodland, and it's always has been for 35 years anyway. So let me show you what they've done. This is what this developer's done, and Salford Council have given permission to do it.
Oh guys, from there all the way to the other end of the fence there was woodland. All them piles of wood chip, what you see there, a tree's been destroyed and ripped up. You see that trunk sticking out. They've chopped them right back, and well, they're even taking these trees. Everything's been taken out. The big conifers there have to go as well. Now, just behind that fence there's the motorway and the railway, the other side of that, and this was all woodland. And they went in with the machine and they just basically drove it through like a lawnmower and just smashed everything to pieces. Then they come in around with the chainsaws, and they basically just ripped it all to shreds, and they just piled it up here. Absolute shocking. I've got another clip. I've got another clip of the other side. I'll show you them actually what they were doing early in the week. So let me take you, add this clip into this one, and you see what the machines that they were using. Absolute shocking. But this was all woodland. Everything you see there was all woodland, and they just butchered it. Salford Council, well, look at that for wanton destruction. They're going to put a row of houses on here and a road. Now this was all woodland. They've took the machine which went in first. It just levelled everything down to the ground, killing hedgehogs and everything, rats, the whole lot. Anyway, they're just piling the wood here like corder wood. It's a bit sad really, isn't it? That thing there picks the logs up and then they jump in down here. But this was beautiful. The dog walkers used to walk the dogs through here onto the back fields, let the dogs go for a run. Now they've blocked the gates up so no one can get on. They sent in the wood chippers and they completely levelled the place. Well, where that fence is there, you used to be able to walk through there with the dogs, and used to walk all the way along here. As you can see, all this has been turned to wood chip. All the trunks are gone now by looking at it here. All you see is piles of wood chip just piled up and left. They went through with a shredder and shredded all the undergrowth, all the woodland. That all got, well, as you can see, what we're looking at. And this is the update so far, what they're doing. This is the back of the allotment, south side. Just behind that fence over there is the motorway, and then the other side of the motorway is the railway, and then the other side of that is Eccles New Road and Salford Council. Right in the centre of that picture, about 300 yards away, is Salford Council Turnpike House, and they've sanctioned all this, the woodlandisation, and like I say, they're going to put houses on one side, a little road on the other side, and it's such a shame. This should have been all our land, this, but unfortunately the paperwork wasn't done, the docks and crosses wasn't done properly, and we ended up losing the land. But look at the mess what they've done. Absolute shocking. Let's go and have a look at the other side, see what they've done up there. Well, they've got rid of all the trunks, all the tree trunks, all except for that one there. They've all gone now. There's a pile of rubbish there, but all this here was all woodland, and well, they completely destroyed it. There's a guy up there with like some sort of grinding machine grinding the stumps down, so that's what he's doing. But in the last clip you seen all the trees all stacked up here. Well, they've all gone now, all except for that trunk there right in the middle of the picture. Absolute shocking. Anyway, this is our fence, and not too sure we're going to get a new one, but who would want to look at that fence outside the bedroom window? They're going to put houses all along this side here. There's going to be a road here, so they can obviously access to the houses. But if you look through the fence, you've got the motorway there and the railway. So the noise is going to be horrendous. All them trees there, the trees what are left there, they're in a thin strip of land of about 6-7 foot. They will all have to be taken out, because who wants to look at them trees? I don't know if you've seen that truck going past then. But yeah, there's another truck. So all them are going to go. So it's just going to be like a desert of on here. Yeah, I'm looking at a guy over there. He's actually grinding all the trunks up with that machine there. It'll take him a while to go through it, but I suppose that's what all these stumps, this little clumps are. That's him chopping the tree up, chopping all the, grinding all the trunks up.
So you can see the devastation they've done there. This machine, what they sent in at first, it was like a lawnmower on this big tractor. Have you ever seen these lawnmowers, what you see on these, where they sit on them and they drive and they cut the grass? Well, can you imagine something 10 times bigger, and small sapling trees, you know, these sort of trees, it just hits them and just turns them to compost. Any mounds, it just levels them flat, and that's what they did. They went in with that first, then they went in, and as you saw, all the wood's all stacked up. Well, that's all gone. I don't know where that's gone, but you see all the sawdust, clumps of sawdust, that's where they've been grinding the stumps down. So anything what was in there when they started it, it's been been liquidized. All the animals got taken out basically. Then you got the smaller animals, all the, you know, the beetles and everything, you know, biodiversity of what was there. It was, like I say, woodland for 35 years. This allotment's been here for 100 years, and it was 5 times bigger than what it originally was, what it is now. And the Salford Council nibbled on the sides all the way around it, and this is what we're left with. So it's getting smaller, and now we've got this sheltered housing project going on at the south side of the allotment, so we don't know what the noise is going to be like. I don't know what you think about it, but I'm absolutely shocked to see what they've done there. I mean, I would have thought they'd done a survey to see what's living there, but no, they haven't. Just went in and they just flattened it. Salford Council, what they say on the website, we're trying to save all the green spaces in Salford because there's not many of them. They just took a decent stretch of woodland out there for no reason other than for putting some sheltered housing on them. And if you look around here now, around Salford, every scrap of land, it's just been turned into flats. They destroyed the soul of Salford, but that's Salford Council for you. I mean, they've been in power, well, the Labour Party have been in power in Salford for, oh God, 70 years. So I suppose they think they can do anything, and they just do it. And don't get me started with politics. I'm not Conservative, I'm not Lib Dem, and I'm certainly not Labour. I think they all pee in the same pot. They're all out for a good sign. And us fools keep voting for them. Independent, I think that's the way to go. But they just don't. Salford people are absolutely puzzled. So let what they're doing to them, just constantly letting it happen. It's like the definition of insanity. Keep doing the same thing and hoping you're going to get a different result. Anyway, rant over, but it is very annoying what they've done up there. Complete utter destruction. So we're going to move on. We're going to move on to a lighter note. It's what we've been wasting this money on this week. We managed to get to complete another set of 2018 10 pences, alphabet 10 pences. I'll show you them in a bit. But the find is what we got in the car boot today. Oh my god, it was raining, she was packing up, she had the thing in her hand, and I noticed as soon as I seen it, it had like a band round it, and I knew, I thought that's a Beatrix Potter 50p that. So I didn't waste no time. I said, oh, so what do you want for that, love? She says, well, I was asking 40, but I'm going to take 30 for it. I said, can I have a look at it? I looked at it, it's a Jemima Puggle Duck. Let me show you what we got for 30 quid.
Well guys, this is what I bought in the car boot today. I was looking on this stall. There's this woman selling all these baby stuff, and seen this, and well, I didn't see it, I seen it closed, and I looked at it and I seen what it said on it, Jemima Puddle Duck. So I said to her, says, well, what do you want for this, love? She says, 30 quid if you're interested. I looked at it, and it's a genuine silver-proof Jemima Puddle Duck. So I didn't waste any time. My money was in, my hand was in my pocket, 30 quid was out. And now I've got 3 of these. I've got 190, I think it's 198 and about 240. This on the COV or CEV. That's how many coins was made before this one, 2,731. So that's 2,731. So yeah, I've got 3 of these. I've got 3 sets of the, well, 2 sets of these 2016. So I couldn't say no. I mean, it was half of what I paid for the others, and I got lucky when I bought the first ones, because like I say, I bought them for my daughters, and I paid 60 quid each for them. So I think I think one of them, the rabbit, I think that's going for a few quid now, but I paid, like I say, 60 odd, I think 65 quid from Royal Mint, and I bought 2 of them. So we're not going to find another rabbit for 65 quid, but we can get these for 30 quid. Tiggy Winkle, and there's a what's the other one, Squirrel Nutkin, Squirrel Nutkin, and there's 5 of them in the set. So anyway, throw that to one side. Right, this is what we've been working on. I did say I was going to make another 2018 10 pence alphabet set. I was needing 5 coins, 6 coins last week. Well, I've managed to find them, and here they are. So we got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, and then we got U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And I realised I've still got some spare ones here, so guess what we're going to do? We're going to make another set. I've got about 10 sets of these. I reckon they're going to be worth a lot of money in time to come, so, you know. Yeah, we got them as well. So that's what we've been buying this week. A few of them coins, and the Jemima Puggle Duck over there. Anyway, that's what we've been wasting his money on.
Now that's the 3rd one of them. I bought when they first come out, the sets. I bought 2 sets, one for me, both my daughters. When I pop my clogs, they're going to have a bit of a bit of a Brucey bonus there, because there's one of the Jemima Puggle duck. I think they've been selling between 80 and 120 quid. So, and there's one in that set, the Peter Rabbit. I think they want about 200 quid for it, 250 quid. Well, I bought them when they first come out. I bought 2 sets, 10 coins, and now I've got this Jemima Puggle duck. So I'm thinking I'm going to get another set. And the girl who was talking to, she's got 2 more of these coins. I said, are you on next week? She says, yeah, if it's not raining. I said, well, keep them in your car. I said, and I'll see you next week. So who knows, if she does turn up, I'll buy the other 2 off her as well. She says, well, I think one was Tiggy Winkle, and one was that Squirrel, is it Squirrel Nutkin? I think she wanted 30 quid each for them as well. So anyway, we wait with bated breath with that. But the 10p set, that's another set. I've got must have 10, 11 sets of them 2018s now. In fact, I had 5 different coins there left. So you know what, I might even make another set. I pick them up for a couple of quid each. So, and when they get them in a full set, you know, it's like for 80, 90 quid then. The ones you want to collect are the 2019. I think I've got about 9 sets of them. They're the ones which are making the money, about 150, 160 quid a set. And if you piece them out, you get more money if you piece them out. So it's crazy. I mean, I think, is it the Angel of the North in the 2019? I think it's about 18 quid. I think we're selling for 19 quid. That's what they want for them. Now I've got all these in. I've got them in silver as well, in a silver set. So, but I think that they're gonna be worth a few quid, because there's not many of them made. And they went into it was actually circulated coins. So anything circulated, all you got to do is wait 10-15 years, maybe a bit more, and just watch your money increase. Anyway, it's a bit like silver at the moment. I didn't buy no silver today because there was no silver there. There would have been, I would have bought some, but there isn't. So there's a couple of, I think there's another antiques fair coming up shortly, so I'll fill my boots when that opens. But that's it for this one. Like I say, it's been a complete washout. Well, a snow out this week, and today is a good slap in the face because it's rained and all the snow's gone and all the ice now. And you're laughing, aren't you? Eh? You're laughing because you've had my attention all week in this greenhouse. And you've been driving me nuts, guys. You've been driving me nuts. She like. Right, anyway, I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Stay safe. Bye for now.